Malcolm and Marcus plus you were reborn. Call me Chad X, new Black Panther. With a race fist, I resist racist oppression, injustice. Mark my words, I won't quit. Never give up till we get justice.
A lot of times we talk about black youth because we deal with a lot of young black males. You know, and some people buy into the narrative that black males in this country are doing horrible and they doing bad and they all out there gang banging and thugging and all this other stuff. But I come from the perspective that all our black males aren't doing bad. All our black males aren't gang affiliated. We have quite a few, actually the majority of our black males, young black males, that are actually doing very well. We have our colleges that are packed with them, HBCUs are packed with them, and women, but I just want to talk about the young black male right now. But they're packed with them, so, you know, but I know what we see when we turn on the news. The only thing we see is some young black male between the ages 14, maybe 15, and 25 done murdered somebody, done shot up the block. But, you know, that's the news, that's what the media get paid to do. And it's nothing new that they paint us as savages and brutes. Go look at objectification if you want to know more about that. Now, we deal with a lot of them that are locked up. You know, some of them have fathers in the home, some of them don't. You know, and that's another narrative that we gotta fix. You know, that we need to address that. You know, a lot of people figure that just because, you know, these kids get in trouble, that they don't have a father in the home. And that ain't true. It's just a lot of these dudes, they don't listen. You know, when they have people around them, or they have fathers that's trying to tell them something, a lot of them don't listen. As a black man in America, I have a responsibility to those young men that are coming up behind me. And that is to teach, coach, and mentor them. And it's not only mine, but, you know, every other black male out there. We got to go back and we need to mentor these kids. You know, we got to plant those seeds. And, you know, we got to stay in their ear. Now, whether they listen or not, that's one thing. But that's just one of them things that we need to do. I remember I had this cat, you know, they called him Rail. And he was 18 when he first got locked up. And he's like, Hester, man, you know, we ain't had nobody, you know, like you and, you know, your boys come along to talk to us. And I said, yes, you did. I said, you just didn't listen. I said, if you played sports, you had a coach. If you got cousins or uncles, you had somebody out there talking to you. I didn't let him get off with that excuse. I can't understand for the life of me why we have a lot of men that are out there and they don't want anything to do with their kids. I don't understand that. That's one thing that baffles me. I see men on a regular that live in the same city or town as their son or daughter that want absolutely nothing to do with them. That blows my mind. These dudes, some dudes are in the same city and they'll see their son in the street and drive right by them as if they don't even exist. And that's a problem. It's a problem to me. And then what happens sometimes is when that boy, that child grows up to be successful, then that father want to come around. Or when another man steps up and fills that role, and now that child is always talking about Mr. So-and-so and so-and-so, then the daddy want to get mad. Nah, player, don't get mad. What you should have did was been there for your son. Because what you're not willing to do, if you're not there for your son or your daughter, somebody will step up and do it. To the fellas out there that's doing your thing, and you're there for your kids, and you're doing what you got to do, and sometimes, you know, you bend over backwards, and you have some women say, well, it ain't bending over backwards because you're a child. Well, sometimes you don't know what we got to go through, especially if the mother and the father are not together. Sometimes you don't know what struggle that man has to go through. So yeah, sometimes it is bending over backwards. Sometimes y'all don't know the pressure that it is on a black man in this country, and it's not an excuse. But, you know, again, fellas, those of y'all out there and you in the life of your son or your daughter, you know, keep doing what you're doing. Mothers, if you have a man that is actively engaged or involved in his child's life, don't give him all kinds of problems because you feel some type of way. because you and him did not work out. Don't do that. Especially when you got so many out there that's not being involved. You got one that's trying to be involved. And some women, and I'm not bashing women, but some women want to give that man all kinds of hell. Why? You ought to be happy. But he's paying what he's supposed to pay. And I'm not bashing women again. Some women always want to give that man a problem when he's doing what he's supposed to do and more. And the woman's still giving him problems. Because, you know, if the man is paying child support and he's on time and he ain't late, it's called child support. It's not you support. And I get it. If you taking that, you paying your light bill, I get it if you paying, because kids use that. So I'm just saying, man.
Michael and Marcus plus you were reborn. Call me Chad X, new Black Panther. With a raised fist, I resist racist oppression, injustice. Mark my words, I won't quit. Never give up till we get justice.